Signs that the U.S. Federal Reserve might boost interest rates this month provide a useful reminder that supply and demand do not explain everything about oil prices. Because crude transactions are based on U.S. currency, dollar strength and weakness influence oil prices too. If the Fed does act to lift interest rates, as indicated in minutes released April 6th of a mid-March meeting of the Federal Open Market Committee, the dollar will tend to strengthen, pushing oil prices, sorry producers, downward. The reverse occurred in March. Jody Gunsberg, global head of commodities and real assets at S&P Dow Jones Indices, says dollar weakness that month helped boost prices of oil and other commodities. The relationship doesn't work equivalently in both directions. In a research note this month, Gunsberg says a falling dollar has more ability to boost commodities than a rising dollar has to lower them, possibly because of opportunistic buying when commodities are cheap. The falling dollar is 4.5 times more powerful than the rising one on commodities, she says. Every commodity benefits from a falling dollar, metals most. A rising dollar lowers values of most commodities, but not sugar, gold, live cattle, and feeder cattle. Sensitivities to dollar changes vary. Based on S&P Dow Jones indices over the past 10 years, Gunsberg calculates that for every 1% increase in the dollar value, crude oil fell by 1.774%. Among 24 commodities, only nickel was more sensitive to a strengthening dollar. On average, all the commodity indices fell 0.872% with every 1% dollar value increase. By contrast, commodity indices rose by 3.932% for every 1% decline in the dollar. Crude oil increased by 4.252% for every 1% dollar decline, ranking 12th among the commodities. Natural gas is the only commodity hurt more by a rising dollar than helped by a falling one. It may be since it is so difficult to store, Ginsburg suggests. Probably so. For the record, though, live cattle are not easy to keep still in one place either. I'm Bob Tippie, editor of Oil and Gas Journal, and that's the editor's perspective, which appeared first in text at www.ogj.com on April 8, 2016.